Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, nice to meet you. My name is Yelena and this is Living Healthy with Yelena, where we talk all things astrology, yoga, living healthy, and mindfulness. I am so excited to bring to you yet another full moon video. We're going to focus on the same format because it really seems to be working out. So we'll start with the astrology energy update and ritual, and then move ourselves into the guided meditation. So go ahead, sit back, get comfortable, get your favorite drink to sip on, and open your ears nice and wide, my friends. With that said, we have reached yet another full moon, and this time it's actually the second full moon in the month of October. And this one is known as the blue moon, which is a phenomenon of having two full moons in 1 month. And as you can probably understand, this only happens once in a blue moon. It is very rare, my friends. So it will be happening on Halloween, October 31st, and is also the hunter's moon, because humans and animals are both stocking up on food and preparing for a long, blistering, cold winter ahead. Another very interesting fact about the astronomy before moving into the astrology is that the hunter's moon is the farthest away from the Earth of any moon in 2020, making it appear very small in the sky. And this is also known as a mini moon. However, this is just an optical illusion. Now on to the astrology. This is the full moon in Taurus. Taurus being that grounded, practical, and stable earth sign. That's fixed energy. It's energy that doesn't really like to change things up very much. As always, we all have Taurus somewhere in our birth chart, and we will all be affected in a unique and different way. Expect an increase in emotions. These sometimes bring erratic behaviors from those who aren't quite in balance or in tune with themselves. A full moon is a time of fulfillment, culmination, of endings, letting go, wrapping up, maybe seeing the fruits of our labor. This big, bright, beautiful ball in the sky is an illuminator. Now this is literally and figuratively, and occurs when it's opposite of the sun in the sky. And right now the sun is in the sky, and right now the sun is in the constellation of Scorpio, which on the zodiac wheel is completely opposite from Taurus. We may begin to truly see certain situations in our lives for what they are, or have light shined on information that may have been previously hidden to us. Now, if you're anything like me and feeling divinely guided by the cosmos, the full moon energy is extra intense for you, and definitely a time that you want to pay extra close attention to, as cosmic guidance may be speaking louder than usual right now. As new moons are a time for starting something new, full moons bring projects, relationships, jobs, habits, health issues, or whatever it may be to their boiling point. This could be an ending or even a tipping point of some sort. This could be something that began for you about 6 months ago at the Taurus new moon. So think back to around April 22nd, maybe a little bit before or a little bit after, give or take. Bringing the energy of these endeavors to a head will help shift you right now further into the right direction. You may have plans that have already been developed, and now you're able to set them in motion. This, however, is just one important aspect of the full moon. Most importantly, it's a time of release. The full moon is the brightest point in the lunar cycle. It may highlight a lot about you and a lot about your life. And from this point forward, the focus is on shedding these things that are coming up for you. You are completely supported by Luna right now. If you're looking to release bad habits, relationships that are no longer in alignment, behaviors and patterns that may be toxic, or situations you're just ready to let go of. This may go one of two ways. You could be deeply fulfilled at this time as the seeds you planted 6 months ago are blooming and another cycle of consciousness growth has emerged. Or on the contrary, if you didn't journey properly the last 6 months, you may have the sensation of a deep disturbance, which is trying to assist you in shifting gears in order to get back on a more aligned trajectory. The goal of this point in the cycle is to get us to face the issues of our lives consciously. I would suggest being as clear-minded with as clear a vision as possible right now, as well as bringing in just a strong sense of detachment and acceptance for whatever life's circumstances may be handing you at this time. I want to discuss an aspect of this moon that's just a bit different and definitely worth mentioning. As I mentioned earlier, it's a micromoon, and because it's farther away from the Earth than usual, its energy for us Earthlings isn't as strong in the areas that it usually is, causing some different circumstances. We may be affected in a slightly different way than usual during a full moon. As above, so below. Now, when we go through the shedding, the letting go, and if we have a desire right now to end or to complete something, we may be forced to hold on for just a bit longer, as Luna's usually strong, supportive energy in this department is a bit distant this month, with that moon being further away. But just know that this is happening for a very important reason, and that important reason may be different for each and every one of us. That's something that you have to dig deeper to unveil. Maybe it's not quite time for a complete release just yet. The rest of it may have to wait until the full moon next month in November. We also have some other planets communicating with the moon very intensely in the sky right now. The moon is together with the planet Uranus at 8 degrees in the constellation of Taurus. Uranus is the planet of quick, sudden, and unexpected change, upheaval, and revolution. Even shocks, literally and figuratively, as Uranus also rules over electricity. This could also entail awakenings and epiphanies. It is the higher mind, connected to the higher self. Uranus is the higher octave of the planet Mercury, which represents the lower mind. This is the thinking mind, the intellect. Now, you might be wondering what this type of communication in the sky means. And to be exact, this is known as an aspect in astrology. And this specific aspect is full moon in Taurus conjunct Uranus. You may feel a more intense desire for freedom and change at this time because of this aspect, which may cause you to rebel in certain areas of life. You may have an unexpected surge of emotional volatility. Anything to help ground you will be extremely useful at this time. You want to make sure that you're in your body and stimulating the senses. The 5 earthly ones in particular will help you to do just that, as Taurus does rule the 5 senses. One word sticks out to me about this transit in particular, and that is impulsiveness. But you may not even be aware of it, as it runs very deep and is subconscious. This is the perfect time to do some shadow work by going deep within yourself to heal, so this impulsiveness doesn't end you up in a less than desirable situation. I just recently created a similar video on Scorpio season and shadow work. We are currently in Scorpio season, and the Scorpio archetype is all about going deep within yourself, down deep into the unconscious to unveil our own shadows. So if you're interested in this topic and interested in doing the work, I'll put the card to that video up on the screen right now. When Uranus is involved, we can get quick downloads of information, genius ideas, epiphanies, and insights into problems that may have been haunting us or weighing on our emotions. Make sure to journal these valuable cosmic bits of information, as they may be very helpful later on. Now, during these crazy times we're living in, you could call it the apocalypse of 2020. And don't let the word apocalypse scare you, as the ancient definition of apocalypse is the unveiling of truth. Revelations of the ultimate divine purpose, especially concerning a cataclysm in which the forces of good permanently triumph over the forces of evil. With that said, now is the time to be who you really are. Authentically express yourself honestly, all of yourself. And if you don't yet know who you are completely, take the time to find that out right now. Do the work, my friends. Do the healing. Now is the time. If you feel extra detached and distant from loved ones at this time, just trust and know that even this is divine. You may be on a very special mission moving forward. I'm going to read you the Sabian symbol, which are phrases that correspond to all 360 degrees of the zodiac wheel, to assist in interpreting these energies. A Sabian symbol for 8 degrees Taurus says, a sleigh without snow. And this is all about alignment with the future, the importance and value of anticipating what inevitable changes are coming our way. So I want to read you the official excerpt on what this says. It says, following a major setback, which we've all just went through tremendously, many of them, and significant process of letting go, we must look forward to the future with optimism and imagination. What we have managed to learn and earn become the building blocks and resources of a future as yet to be created out of our thoughts. Breaking this down just a bit further, a sleigh could have other uses without snow to the right mind if you're open to exploring the possibilities. Every need we have can be met with the many resources available to us out in the world. If you expect to find answers and abundance, you will. Align yourself with what is, and you'll find new potentials with the current circumstances. Thinking outside of the box is key right now. Also, getting quiet to listen for divine inspirations to these very frustrations you may be experiencing, since we're dealing with Uranus sitting at this 8-degree point. Let's shift out of pessimism and into optimism. It is time to prepare for the future, and many more changes coming our way. And according to the author of this symbol, we know it will snow in the winter, so we prepare accordingly. What if, however, it doesn't? Does the sleigh stand idle all winter long? Or do we find other ways to utilize it? Life holds an endless array of solutions, you guys, if you're open to seeing them, that is. All right, shifting gears just a bit here into our guided meditation. Go ahead, either sit back and get even more comfortable, or maybe begin to lie down on your bed or on the floor. You might want to fluff up your pillow and make yourself extra comfortable right about now. With the theme of recognizing abundance in all situations, we're going to focus on just that in our Abundance Fills My Life meditation. This is all to affirm abundance in all areas of your life. And of course, the themes here are just that, abundance, as well as health and gratitude. So close your eyes, my loves, and inhale a deep breath. Hold your breath for just a few seconds at the top, and then exhale. Inhale again. As you breathe in, become aware of just how healthy and alive you are. Exhale. Breathe in and tighten your facial muscles. Squeeze your eyes and mouth. Tighten all the muscles in your face as you hold your breath for a moment at the top. And then breathe out again as you let your facial muscles relax. Breathe in. Tighten the fingers in both hands and squeeze them into a tight fist. Wait a minute, holding the breath at the top. And then exhale, relaxing your hands. Breathe in yet again, this time tightening your stomach, your buttocks, and the muscles in your hips. Hold the breath for a moment at the top. And then exhale, releasing the squeezed muscles. Breathe in, tightening your leg muscles. Hold it for a moment at the top. And then exhale. Notice how relaxed your body is when you release this type of tension. Take a moment to slip further into this lovely state of relaxation as your body becomes heavier and the thoughts in your mind begin to drift away. Now that you've entered this beautiful state of relaxation, please repeat the following phrases after me. Everything in my life is as it should be. I am one with the Divine Spirit. I draw energy from the divine so I can create the perfect life. My relationships are strong. My health is glowing. I accept my body. I support my body by eating well and exercising. My body is a wonderful gift. I attract everything I need. The universe keeps giving back to me as I trust in its love and goodness. Good. Now bring yourself back to your breathing while you enjoy divine abundance. Let go of thoughts that don't benefit you or may be holding you back as I assist you in releasing sadness, grief, and judgment. You are now free to move forward in life. Creativity flows through you. Your creative spirit allows you to be successful in whatever you do. Feel how grateful you are for the abundance of the universe, as you have friends, shelter, and food that benefits you. Feel your heart opening to love, knowing that divine order provides you with an abundance of this love. which you then return to others. Feel the connectedness to the universe wash over you, as there is no place in the universe for loneliness. Your connection to spirit brings you an abundance of inner peace, as love allows you to move forward. There's no resentment holding you back. Trust that divine order knows what's best for you. Right now, as you inhale through the nose, release and forgive those who have tried to harm you. Accept yourself and keep moving forward. Take a couple moments to forgive anyone that might be coming up in your mind right now. Good. Please repeat the following phrases after me. The abundance in my life is a blessing, and I am grateful each day. I have compassion for myself and for others. Joy fills my heart and is a natural part of my life. The universe has provided everything I need, and I celebrate this each day. Now take in 1 or 2 deep rounds of breath as we draw our meditation to a close. When you're ready, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and gently bring movement back to your body. Take as much time as you need to wake up your muscles as you continue to listen to my voice. If you're lying down, roll to your right and then push yourself up into a seated position. As you leave this meditation today, feel joyful and relaxed. One last thing before we wrap up today. There is an ancient Hawaiian tradition known as Ho'oponopono, where we're able to do a proper release of anything we may be holding on to. So please join me in this ritual and repeat the following 4 phrases after me. You can do this as many times as you like after this video. You can imagine in your head maybe a person or a situation that you want to direct this to, and it can even be towards yourself. It's about taking responsibility for everything that affects your state of being. It's the art of acceptance, forgiveness, and cleansing of the energies that you attract into your life. So here we go. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now, this can be very powerful practice to add into your life. I did it last night when I had some things come up, and there was just a sense of calm that washed over me. Thank you guys so very much for joining me for another full moon reading, ritual, and meditation. If you guys are still with me, please leave me 3 moon emojis in the comments below, as well as any takeaways that you had from the video. Signing out, my loves. Namaste and peace.